I've gotten to do some pretty physical things on camera.
It was definitely the most physically demanding thing I've ever done.
I got a lot on the dream list. I'm not gonna say them out loud. Experienced a meat pie last night. I'm too American for Harry Potter. It's really gonna be hard, you know, acting without a wind machine going forward. When you assemble a really incredible team, you know, you go into something like this really confident, and the team, you know, Lee Isaac Chung is our you know, our leader here, and really just is such a incredible, elegant filmmaker. And you have, you know, Steven Spielberg and Frank Marshall, who have obviously been behind some of the biggest blockbusters of all time, and then every department head, an incredible cast. It's like we could not have been more prepared to take on this challenge in Oklahoma. So I think we all went into it with confidence and are leaving very confident we made a hell of a movie.
It was definitely the most physically demanding thing I've ever done. I don't know what I envisioned, but it was not as extreme as what the actual experience was like. I mean, we had like an actual, like, was it a Boeing?
Boeing 707, like a jet engine.
A full jet engine that was like, could move entire like sets and tables, and you know, it was that powerful that like Anthony said, sometimes we couldn't open car doors because the wind was so extreme, and like, you know, rain machine, we had like I don't know how many tons of water dumped on us, and we slid across the street. Like it was kind of like being on a theme park ride the whole time, really. And I think, you know, a lot of it was practical, and I think it really means that the film feels like truly immersive. You
know, again, you know, in terms of the physical aspects of it, I've gotten to do some pretty physical things on camera. I think the funny part about a movie like this, and something you take forward, is you read a script and you're like, okay, like, you know, gets thrown across a pool or jumps out, and, you know, in the raging winds or whatever, and you're like, all right, cool. And then all of a sudden you get there and you realize to create that for an audience, it requires a 707 jet engine trying to blow you across the street, and to stay on your feet, you know, and move is its own sort of challenge. And I think you know, taking on the debris of Oklahoma was like a really fun thing. And I think we've all kind of said it, but it's really going to be hard, you know, acting without a wind machine going forward. It's really the only way we know how to do it now.
Absolutely. And as this is a remake of a classic, if you could choose outside of this your dream film franchise to either remake or be involved in, what would you choose? And that's a question for the three of you.
Franchise. I'm just trying to be a part of the Rocky franchise, you know what I'm saying? So I think Michael B. Jordan got that one now. So MBJ, what's up? What up? Come on.
What about you?
I got a lot on the dream list. I'm not gonna say them out loud right now, because I'm doing them.
Ooh.
Oh yeah.
I'm trying to think. Franchise. I'm a big Harry Potter fan, so
you'd smoke that.
Like, I'd love to play like a professor, or like in a Harry Potter film.
Wow, you'd be great, man. Wow. That would actually be really fun. I'm too American for Harry Potter, you know. Too Southern. They don't allow me into Hogwarts. Maybe we could do like a Texan coming into Hogwarts for the first time. Yeah. Like a rowdy Texan. You don't see that enough running through the wall.
No.
Absolutely. I mean, it's all we've got as Britain. Harry Potter, that's all we've got.
Those are the only franchises I can think of.
That's all you got? What do you mean?
What do you mean? You got
It's not true. We got loads.
Yeah, you got the guys with the hats on the horses.
Yeah, you got Daisy Edgar-Jones,
Daisy Edgar-Jones.
And you've been working with Daisy, Glenn. Have you been able to try any British food as working with Daisy? And if so, what were your favourites and how are you finding it?
We experienced a meat pie last night. You know, Daisy is, you know, you put her in Oklahoma, she really adapts, and she line dances and drinks the local beer and all the stuff. But then you put her back in England, and the boots come off. Actually, the boots are still on. I gotta say, you kept the boots on last night.
Yeah, I know. I mean, I'm quite excited. You're going to be working here for a bit, so
yeah.
I'm going to take you the British equivalent of line dancing.
Yeah, I'm coming out with a new accent.
Yeah, I mean, Anthony, you've
card.
tried all sorts of British. You've been to nightclubs.
I've been everywhere. I've been everywhere out here.
Went to see a play.
Yeah. I've been everywhere.
But was the meat pie spot on, Glenn?
The meat pie was spot on. Yes, doused in gravy. Chicken is it like essentially it's chicken pot pie of.
It was a chicken pie.
It's a chicken pie, yeah, of England. We do that in Texas. We just